The naming of a new development in Potong Pasir has raised the ire of some members of the St. Andrew's school community here. The project includes a condo called the Andrew Residences, as well as a mall, the Andrew Village.
What's in a name? For some members of the St. Andrew's school community here, plenty.
It's really taking away from our history just for the convenience or expediency of having a name for this commercial entity.
St. Andrews has worked very hard all these years, not just as the school, but as a family of different organizations. We have the Autism Center, all of which comes under the purview of the Diocese of Singapore. So it's much more than just the school, much more than just a name.
They are up in arms over the naming of this new Potong Pasir development, the Andrew Residences, and its mall, the Andrew Village.
If you're going to have a mall in Bukit Timah and call it the Anglo-Chinese Mall, I think there'll be a big hue and cry from the old boys and all those who are attached to ACS, because it must symbolize it and carry on that stature of what it should stand for. Far from it would I think that Andrews would be connected to a mall.
Several alumni members have written in to the developers and authorities asking for a name change. The St. Andrew's Village is the official compound of all three St. Andrew's schools. It was opened in 2006 and also houses the Anglican Diocesan Office, a kindergarten and 3 church buildings. But just a stone's throw away is the new kid on the block, MCC Land's new development. The project is expected to be completed in 2019, and sales are expected to begin at the end of the year. But some alumni said the prerogative remains with the developer.
The names are not copyright, so they can name it anything they like. But the developers should be sensitive to the feelings, the ethos, the heritage, the environment. They should consider all these if they are building a mall and name it after Andrew.
Responding to Channel News Asia, the developer said the Street and Building Names Board, the authority in charge, had approved the names last month. In a statement to Channel News Asia, the board said it takes a balanced approach and considers different factors. It also outlines several guidelines on its website. For example, a good name should be unique and avoid confusion with another development. Controversial names should also be avoided. The board added it was aware of the feedback on the project and is looking into the matter. In an email response to one of St. Andrew's Old Boys, it said the names in question were approved after some deliberation and that the board will meet to consider the matter.